Let's see how Joel's doing. Are you upset that no one commented about how vascular your ass is in my last vlog?
I'm just upset I still squat high.
Did you see the last one?
No.
Oh, well, you're naked in the middle of it.
Did you catch me naked?
As punishment for not watching the last one yet, I think I'm going to put Joel's glutes in this vlog again. You're welcome, guys. Anyways, we are 4 weeks out from the meet, which means that we only have 3 more real opportunities to train each lift. And today is going to be speed squats and one of the real deadlift sessions. So plan is treat speed squats like an opportunity to practice the squat stuff I figured out on the weekend and warm up before deads. And then plan for deadlift loading is get around like 280, maybe 290 kilos for a couple work sets that move really freaking well. Because the most important thing with only 3 real training opportunities left is that I use this week to set up the climb for next week and the week after. And we're getting rid of this guy because looking for real squat practice. Plan here is just some triples. Not sure what loading yet. Probably somewhere around 150-ish kilo, maybe. Think we'll go 160. And if you are looking for better powerlifting coaching, hit the link below to sign up for Team Activated to get the feedback, mentorship, and support you need to smash PRs. That was it. A little lower on the belt that set. And as much as I wish my squats felt like that 6 weeks ago, better now than never. Right, Joel?
Better late than ever. That's what they say.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Maybe.
Anyways, time to pull. Okay, primary objective, big fucking leg press. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit lame here. Because for where I should be doing work sets today, a blue is going to be a better jump than a red. And if I want my work sets to be where I want my work sets to be, I better smack this. And I think I got one idea about how I can make that better. Because I don't think we're getting into the quads enough without pumping, so fuck it, we're bringing back the pump. Okay, plan A, triple here. Plan B, if it feels really freaking good, we'll do more than triple and just one work set. Perfect. Yeah. Stay over it. Yep. Plan B it is. And I'm kind of pissed at myself because the only reason I stopped pumping into my pull is had a bunch of people telling me like, oh, the pump's hurting your setup, the pump's hurting your setup. Figure out how to pump, it'll be so much better. And then, I don't know, 6 months later, my deadlift being terrible, finally started pumping again. It's like, holy back, so is that too much for the vlog? Anyways, I was kind of on the fence about what I should be doing in this next slot because I have been doing stiff legs, right? But my spine has been feeling a little bit tired still, and a Dimmel is gonna give me everything that I need out of a stiff leg while being a little bit less taxing on my back. Plus, it's probably gonna be a bit better for my squat, but we'll talk about that after the first set. So I can kind of get the same feel from a heavy barbell row where I'm just dropping, not letting touch the floor, and then reversing with body English. But the big thing with a Dimmel that I get out of it for my squat is that hard drop and then catch with my hips, catch with my glutes, because if I can get better at having that hard stop catch here, just immediately reversing, it carries over so well to how assertive I feel dropping to the bottom of my squat and catching with my hips. Anyways, set 2 of 2. Yeah, very okay with that call because it feels hard where I want it to be. It doesn't feel hard where I don't. That's what she said. And next up, we're going to use the ATG Nordic bench to do some hard hamstring touching on easy-ish mode with some elevation. And if you haven't tried one of these before, they are freaking sick. Dropping her down 1 for set 2, make it a little bit more fun. Because like the first day I had this thing, I got way too freaking excited, took it all the way to the bottom, and fucked my hamstrings up for like a month. So I want to ease my way in and not totally jack myself up again, considering we're like a month out from the meet. And what I'm thinking is, if I pull what I should be pulling 2 weeks from now, I should also be able to drop that down all the way to the floor and not have it ruin my life. So that's the goal of the next couple weeks. And I figure we should touch on some Meadows rows today for our pulling. I gotta put a strap on because I'm a pussy, but also because I want to be pulling with a relaxed hand so that I'm not over-arming it and can focus on spreading out against the bar. And I am benching tomorrow, so I'm not trying to work like super hard, mostly just trying to prime my rear delts to do better rear delt things. And if we're thinking about rear delt training for bench press, what I'm doing is trying to learn to spread out as I pull. So running a Meadows row with the bar perpendicular to your torso so you can pull out against that bar is really good for learning how to spread into your bench. And I think they did a pretty decent job at touching what I'm missing right now. And for today's quad touching, I think we're gonna do a little bit of therapeutic intent ATG-ish split squats and see how body weight feels. Might add a little bit of load and work a little bit hard, but I don't know. Yeah, we can use some weight probably. And I don't know, maybe the 80s a little aggressive, but whatever, we'll do it. And did another set there, didn't film it, so we're done with those, but we are not done with the 80-pound kettlebell because it has been far too long since I've run a heavy decline sit-up. That's what I needed. Holy. And gonna do a little bit of grip touching to close out the session just because I haven't pulled a ton very heavy. And like the day that I pulled the 716, it felt solid on the hands, but I wanna make sure that the hands are good to do a lot better than 716. And dumbbell finger rolls is what I call these. Basically letting the dumbbells roll down my fingers and then curl them back up until it gets really freaking hard, which it did probably like way sooner than I wanted it to, but I was busy talking, so I had to finish the set. Holy. So there we go. Only 2 deadlift sessions left, but that is not a bad thing because we are going to figure this shit out. And like the 280 for 5 is not good. But that 280 for 5 today was good enough that I know I can smack 300 for 3 next week. And if I smack 300 for 3 next week, I know that I can double 320. If I double 320, I know that I'm on track to pull a platform PR. So that is the goal. That is the mission. And I think it's going to be a similar deal for bench, similar deal for squats. Just going to kind of try to set up a little bit of a linear-ish peak to finish the sucker out, because I think with what I've got right now, more practice, more confidence, more being dialed is going to be a ticket. So not doing true max effort work, but we're not doing true max effort work for a reason, because something else will be a better tool given the circumstances. And I think that that's something that a lot of conjugate guys get screwed up on, is they're so worried about making sure they're doing variations, they're doing this variation for that, and that variation for that, that variation for that. But sometimes, depending on where you are and what you need, the best variation for you is just gonna do a linear wave with the competition lifts to help get your shit together to finish out a meet prep. And that is how I've had a ton of success peaking raw lifts, like running more real max effort work up until the very end, and then linear-ish peak to get them to the meet, and then they descend on the platform, do good, and we get back to more meet-specific stuff later on. But that is a side blurb for later. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day. And if you need help, if you need some coaching, don't forget to hit the link below, sign up for Team Activated, and in the month of November, you get a bottle of Zone sent to you if you join. So do it.